Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is a fun one. I've just been in a lighthearted mood today, so I was thinking maybe instead of doing like intensive work and teaching you something you have to know about recording or something like that, we're gonna go ahead and just have a little bit of fun today. And one of my favorite ways to have fun in Studio One or any DAW is to use fun plugins that you don't think you might like or that you don't really know about. So today we have a bass line, and it's kind of a fun bass line. Let's hear it. And you're going to hear that quite a lot, so I'm not going to bore you with it at the very beginning. And we're going to take a plugin that I actually really like. It is fun to use just to make some different sounds out of and have some fun and really do what we were meant to do, which is create. And it's called the X-trem. It is on your Studio One Artist if you have Studio One Artist, and it should be in the Pro version too. I don't know because I only have Artist. And we're going to take this plugin and we're going to see if we can't get a lot of really fun sounds out of it. And then we're going to save them. And then, if we ever want to come back and do something with them or put them into a file system so that you can use them as samples or something on later on, the possibilities are really limitless. We're just going to have some fun with a bunch of the presets. Maybe change a few of the parameters here and there just to try to get some fun sounds out of this track. So right now it is on and active, so we're just gonna go ahead and see what it sounds like right out the box with no effects on. Let's see. Alright, and we've got nothing going on right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna float around a couple of these presets and find one that I think might sound really cool on it, and then we'll see what happens with it. Gargle Master seems like one that we should be clicking on. Let's see what that sounds like. Kind of sounds like a little bit of a helicopter. Let's see if we can't tighten that up a little bit. Maybe change an LFO. Sounds even more like a helicopter now. Let's change out how much of the depth of this is kind of like more of a saturation, or is kind of more of a how much of the effect you want almost. So if we turn it up, you're gonna hear more of the effect, and if you turn it down, you're gonna hear more of the sound. Let's do some of that. Let's reduce the LFO speed a little. And if you would like, you can go ahead and hit the tremolo button and it turns into a pan, which sounds really freaky in the ear. We're going to turn that off and hit the flip button. Meh. Got a dotted matrix going. Alright, so we're going to save that. So the way I would do that is I would go ahead and I would mix that sound down, and then I would rename that with what I kind of think it sounds like. So I'm not going to rate it as bassline X-trem. I'm going to rate it as like bassline helicopter. And then we'll mute that one and then go into our original track again and see if we can't find another fun sound to go through. And we're just going to keep doing this all day and just have some fun with it. See what you can create. See what you can enjoy. Let's try a smooth offbeat this time. Alright, I can hear that. Alright. What happens if we turn it all the way up? There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and sync this one to our tempo down at the bottom. Let's try to flip it. Whoa. There you go. I like that. So we will pause that one, and we will go ahead and mix down that sound. And we will name that one, let's name it Pulse. Bass line Pulse. All right, and then we will mute that one so we don't hear it while we're writing or creating our other sounds. Unmute that again, and let's try to find a different one that we might find interesting. Stomping Foots. All right, let's do that one. Oh, it's practically what we just did with the other one. How about Rhythms? Arpeggiate 1? Let's try that. There we go. Not like that. Try Arpeggio 2. Three. There we go. I like that. What happens if we remove a little bit of the depth? Keep it about 85. And I like that, so we're going to go ahead and keep that one as well and mix that down. What should we name this one? We're going to name it Bassline Dance Beat. There we go, and we will mute that one. And you can, I mean, by all means, do this with like a couple of your plugins. For the last one, we're going to go ahead and do a slow pan sweep, which was in there as well. It was underneath the pan options, and let's see how that sounds real quick. Let's flip it, see how it sounds flipped. I like it that way better. There we go. Okay, and then we will go ahead and also mix that one down. Okay, and it clipped a little bit, which is okay. I mean, we're just making sounds, and we're going to call that bassline pan. And then there we have it. Out of one single track, this one, we have made 4 other sounds that we can then use into our song. I would suggest everybody does this every now and then, just to kind of, get their groove, enjoy themselves, have some fun. It doesn't always have to be sit down and grind at your studio. You can fiddle around with a song or a track, or if you're in the middle of doing a song and you're having troubles deciding what the next piece should be, maybe pull out an X-trem or an auto filter and mess around with a handful of the settings and see if that doesn't inspire you to continue on with the song that you're working on. And that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you found this enjoyable or informative. And please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you all next week.